Alright, so for my research paper, I chose to write about the taiko drums. Taiko in Japanese literally translates to the word drum or big drum, and they have a pretty rich history and culture behind them. So they were originally used on the battlefield to ensue fear into their enemies. Now, after they were brought to Japan through Korean and Chinese culture, they were kind of made into their own distinct style after continuous use and evolution. So they were mostly initially used for special events and ceremonies only, but within the past about half a century, they've really evolved into the public scene and theaters. So they perform a lot in ensembles now, the most famous of which being Kodo. So they actually originated from jazz ensembles, which I thought was kind of interesting. But for actually playing for the performances themselves, they're typically performed using a variety of types of drums. So there'd be like a set of 2, a set of 3, a larger one for a deeper sound. And sometimes they would also include flutes in their performances. So to actually play, though, most drummers need a pretty low stance to the ground. Usually one leg will be very outstretched, with the other one kind of bent with more of the, or actually probably all of the weight onto it. And they have a very dramatic looking pose while they drum. So for this stance, you kind of need to plant your feet firmly into the ground, because you're going to be playing with a lot of power, a lot of passion, and you just need a strong stance, or you're not going to be able to hit these drums with the emphasis that the Kodo performers do. So they actually pay attention to each location as well, not only to each performer during their performance, but also the specific location that they're playing in. So each location is going to be different for the way that the drums are going to sound. So they always look for the best sound for each theater, and a big thing that they look for in each theater is the humidity level. So the humidity is going to change the way that the drums sound, because they're very traditionally made out of like hide, animal hide, and wood. So they're always looking for the best sound, and they change their volume and tone accordingly. So I just thought that was kind of really interesting, the level of attention and detail that they look at before actually performing. So yeah, just like a pretty quick overview, but taiko drums are really like rapidly growing and evolving and changing how they're looked at in the public scene. So I'm really glad that I got to take a look at these drums and kind of where they started from and where they are now. It's been a really cool evolution. So yeah.